to be addressed, then please text the word Kings along with your issue and seat location to 55555.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Sacramento Kings. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's Lewis in at the 1. And for Sacramento, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. Take a look at the Kings. This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened. Now here's Towns following the miss by DeRozan. MP deciding where to go with it. Pocket 6, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk a little while ago. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Sabonis, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
MP outside. Shot from free throw range, and again it's Minnesota converting.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. McLaughlin. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Lewis gets the bucket.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Lewis has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside DeRozan. Shoots over McDaniel. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Outside Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Sacramento again missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
The Kings trail by 8. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Murray. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Kings. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. For 3, Edwards connects from 3-point range. Edwards got 6.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Time now. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm... Sure, he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Ellis kicks to Monk. The three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns sets the pick for McDaniel. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Minnesota leading by 14. Lewis outside. Over Ellis. And a great move by MP. Lewis has got 11 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
With 1 on the clock. And no good that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Gobert trying to get open. And there's the bucket from MP. 13 points in the game.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Ellis outside. Here's Murray. Still scoreless.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ellis outside. Pass to Murray. Now Eubanks. Guarded by Reed. Back to Murray. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 16. On the wing, MV. From the arc. Gets it to go for fight number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. Here's McLaughlin. Lewis covering. Ellis surveying the D. Takes it inside. Pass to McLaughlin. Kings moving the ball around. Pocket 2. Ellis can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Edwards, good.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Here's Ellis. Scoreless thus far. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. McLaughlin, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway.
That was something to see.
Good. I tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Eubanks. And it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. Minnesota also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Sabonis' screen on McDaniel. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Monk outside. McLaughlin, the pass to Murray. Cans it from downtown. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves leading by 23. Shot from the inbound. He lays it in. Lewis has got 26 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's McLaughlin. Lewis covering. Here's McLaughlin. The shot from the low post is good. McLaughlin's got 6. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside Lewis. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Then it's Sabonis, and there's Monk, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. That's the five out there for the King. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 39% from the floor at their best. To the paint, pass to McLaughlin. Sabonis with the ball. Defended by Gobert. 3 on the clock. McLaughlin, no good. It's been all Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Monk, no one around him, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Lewis with the three, buries it from three-point range. Lewis has got 35 in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Driving to the basket, and McLaughlin. One gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Kings moving the ball around. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lewis, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 37.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
The Kings have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. McLaughlin, the pass to Sabonis. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McLaughlin. He's got 8. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Kings making a change here. Ellis has checked in. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Garza's checked in. And it's Reed in for Karl Anthony Towns.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And Zoelis will bring it up for the Kings. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Here's MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 39.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Sabonis, high post. Trying to get open is Murray. Sabonis, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Murray against Edwards. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Lets it go with the 3. Drops in the tray. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
For 3, Murray. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Reed. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Ellis wide open. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP kicks to Reed. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Minnesota enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Reed. Dillingham is out there with Conley. Then it's Miller. And it's Shannon in at small forward. Pass to Reed. Now Miller. Conley feeling it out. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. Rebound by the Kings.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Ellis can't get it to go.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Conley. Shoots. Rebounded by Ellis. The Kings shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Pass to Herter. Now here's Diallo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray comes in for Ellis. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Kevin Herter. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Dozier's checked in. And Lewis subbed in for Mike Conley. And Diallo, no good on that one. The Timberwolves shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Murray Outside. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Murray. There's the three. Reed with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP passes to Reed. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Diallo. Down low. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid and getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
To the wing right side. Throws it up high. A slam comes by Diallo.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And yes, it's good. MP's got 43 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Reed. Gillingham with it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it left.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Monks checked in for the Kings. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Einad's checked in. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Minnesota.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The 10-footer. Reed with the rebound. It's been all Timberwolves. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lewis outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Count that one.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Second round. Now things get interesting.